Let me first ask, what is the situation with COVID in your community and in your hospital in Harare?
So COVID has had quite a negative impact on a lot of the things that are happening in the country. Businesses have shut down, so it means that a lot of families aren't able to feed their families, and a lot of breadwinners are trying to figure out how to get the next meal. And also, the hospitals are not functioning as well as they were before, because now everything is in emergency mode. A lot of surgeries are not being done, so it's had an overall very negative impact.
Oh my, when I was there, I saw it was a very, very busy hospital, and to think of it completely shut down except for COVID is shocking. So, if the hospital is not providing surgeries now, what is happening to all those patients I saw who needed surgery?
So for the patients who actually have a little bit of money, they get to go to the private hospitals and get their surgeries done there. But unfortunately, a lot of the patients don't even have a single cent, so they have to be forced to just live with their condition. So when we get back on our feet, we're going to have a lot of backlog that we're going to have to deal with.
I, s- I see. So the backlog continues to build up. Well, I certainly hope for the whole world that we come to the other side of this crisis. Now, you are a member of the second class of the Pioneering Women in Reconstructive Surgery, or POWERS, a program that's sponsored by both ReSurge and SkinCeuticals. It's been a great collaboration. Now, as the only second female plastic surgeon to train in your entire country, you certainly qualify for that title. What has that experience been like?
So the PWRS program has been amazing, really. I've gotten to get a lot to meet a lot of females that are in my position. When you thought you were alone in the world, and then you get to see females going through the same things that you're going through, it's sort of uplifting, and it also just encourages you to keep on pursuing whatever you're pursuing. In terms of the program of PWRS, there's a leadership program that's been very instrumental in the whole program. So what it does, it has brought out the leader that I am. So you don't know the leader that is in you until like someone brings it out and points out the right things that you are doing. So that has been very great for me.
What I think is cool is that I think in your class there's a woman from Bhutan, from Nepal, from India, Malawi, and I think Zambia. So some of the same issues are happening in all of these countries, and you guys are tackling them, which is really great. So Tinga, what are the specific challenges you face as a rising female reconstructive surgeon, and how has the Powers program helped you address those challenges?
So in Africa, being a female surgeon is has its own problems, and being a plastic surgeon has its own problems.
Yeah.
So being both creates a lot of problems, more than more than either one of them. Because in Africa, being a woman as a surgeon is something that's unheard of, and also being a plastic surgeon is something that's quite rare as well. But being a female plastic surgeon means that you have double those problems, because people don't think that training a female surgeon is the right thing to do anyways. They don't think that surgery is the right place for a woman. And as well, they don't understand plastic surgery. They look at plastic surgery as just being an issue of cosmetics, seeing people who want to get their face done up and look prettier, but they don't understand that plastic surgery is actually giving people their function back as well as their form. So it looks into a lot of people who've been through a lot through trauma, like burns and accidents, and then you get to actually have them work again and go back to work again through the plastic surgery. So it's one of those things where you have to enlighten people that plastic surgery is not only cosmetics, and also a woman can do the job very well as well. And how the PWRS program has allowed me to face those challenges is, for one, I get to talk to a lot of women who are going through the same thing as I am going through. So that they teach me how they do it, how they go about it. And also through the leadership training, you get to be able to stand your ground. Not in a harsh way, not trying to be a man, but just be the leader that you're supposed to be. So it helps tackle people. And the more you look like a leader, the more people actually trust in you, and the convincing is much easier.
That is really well put. Well, I can imagine the struggles you're facing now, and we certainly hope to help you with that. We should also tell our audience that you are in your final year of plastic surgery training, and that you're scheduled to take the COSEXA board soon. You and I have been working together on preparing for the oral exam, and I have to tell you, I am so impressed with your fund of knowledge and your decision-making skills. I've tried to stump you with the most difficult cases, but I've not succeeded yet. I know you will pass, so what will you do after that?
So once I've passed my exams, I hope to actually start now concentrating on developing my skill. Because with writing exams, you tend to concentrate a lot of your energy on trying to get as much knowledge so that you get through the exam and you put yourself under a lot of pressure. So just getting to work on my skill without the pressure of exams is going to be really great. And it is my hope to become a hand surgeon one day. So I hope that in the near future, I also get an opportunity to get a fellowship to actually become a hand surgeon, because there are no hand surgeons in Zimbabwe. And I think it's an actual need in the country.
Tinga, that would be phenomenal. As a hand surgeon, that would be my dream too, to see you become that hand surgeon. I can't wait to see that. Now, going into the future, your bright future, how can we at ReSurge, all of us, help you and your work?
Well, ReSurge has been really great in helping both me and the residents that I work with just get a lot more knowledge, get our skills going. You come for workshops where we practice our surgical skills, and that has been great. And a lot of the teachings that we've been doing online has been great. Um, uh, and then I feel that the two problems that we really have in Zimbabwe in terms of plastic surgery are that we do not, our residents are not getting as much training as we possibly could to bring out the best surgeon in them. So, and then I also think that we're not reaching as many Zimbabweans as we could be doing. So I think the way to tackle both these problems would be starting outreach programs, getting to do surgeries outside of Harare, because Harare is the only place that has plastic surgery actually going on in Zimbabwe. So starting those outreach programs would be great, because we get to train our residents, and also we get to reach the Zimbabweans that we were not otherwise not able to reach before. And I think ReSurge would be instrumental in that, and that would be really great if we're able to make that happen.
Okay, we are all ready to help. I think we've had a pretty great track record with your program already, and I can just imagine when we come back again to travel, we can really help make an impact on the long-term process of developing plastic surgery and hand surgery now in Zimbabwe. Thank you, Tinga, for letting us drop into your, I can pretty imagine, a very busy life. You and I will Zoom again in a few weeks, I think, to do some more board exam prep. So send me your most challenging cases, and we will go over them together. Take care. Please take care during this time, Tinga. Thank you so much. Bye.